Minister Jean Park. Allow me to once again extend our warm welcome to you and your delegation. Your visit marks a significant milestone in the diplomatic relation between our two countries. Your presence is testimony of the genuine commitment of our government to nurture good bilateral ties with Rwanda as we look towards a bright future collaboration. Speaking of the future, your visit presented an opportunity to sign agreements which will pave the way for our shared prosperity. These agreements include the framework arrangement on economic development cooperation and an MOU on political consultation. These agreements will greatly contribute to promote economic cooperation and communication and dialogue between South Korea and Rwanda. And I would like to thank you for our engaging and constructive discussion. Our meeting and your visit have undoubtedly cemented our partnership, and I look forward to working with you to take the bilateral cooperation, the friendship and bilateral cooperation between Korea and Rwanda to a higher level. Once again, welcome to Rwanda, and I wish you a fruitful stay in our country. Thank you.
I would like to express my gratitude to Foreign Minister Biruta for warmly welcoming me and my delegation today, even on a weekend. I can see that you work very hard. This visit of mine marks the first visit by the Korean Minister of Foreign Affairs in Rwanda in a decade, making it even more significant as it coincides with the 60th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two countries this year. I just had a productive meeting with Minister Biruta, during which we engaged in open discussions about forward-looking cooperation between our two countries. Building upon the discussions, we consider this meeting as an opportunity to promote our bilateral relationship to a new higher level. I'm pleased to note that with the signing of the MOU on the political consultations during my visit, the foundation for high-level exchanges between our two countries has been further strengthened. I'm also pleased to note that our government aims to expand development cooperation with Rwanda, our ODA priority partner country for the last 15 years, particularly in the field of technological innovation. Through the signing of a EDCF framework arrangement of a value of $500 million US, I look forward to the identification of projects that will contribute to Rwanda's socio-economic development. Furthermore, in support of Rwanda's efforts to enhance eco-friendly public transportation, we plan to provide assistance this year in the form of $1 million US for electric buses and charging infrastructure. Korea champions in free trade agreements. We have concluded FTAs with 59 countries. In this regard, we are actively supporting the African Continental FTA. The Korean government aims to closely cooperate with Rwanda, which is emerging as a logistics hub in East Africa since the launch of AFCFTA in the implementation of AFCFTA. Korea is a global leader in ICT. Korea possesses world-class capability in the fields of e-government and the digital economy. Given that Rwanda is also a leading nation in ICT within Africa, I believe that the potential for mutual cooperation between Korea and Rwanda is tremendous. In this regard, our government is currently pushing for financial support for the AFC-FTA Secretariat and the establishment of an e-customs system, single window system. I hope that our government's efforts will accelerate the full implementation of AFC-FTA and add synergy to the economic cooperation between Korea and Rwanda. Lastly, I would like to introduce that there are 3 significant occasions in the near future that can serve as catalyst for enhancing the relationship between Korea and Rwanda and between Korea and Africa. First, Korean government aims to provide a platform to discuss shared global challenges such as climate change, pandemic, and digital inequality through hosting the 2030 World Expo Busan. It will also serve as an opportunity to deepen bilateral cooperation with developing countries. Our government aims to establish mutually beneficial, sustainable, and long-term cooperative relationship with Africa. So as a part of this endeavor, we plan to host the Korea-Africa Summit next year, aiming to further strengthen our ties with African nations. Building upon the similar experience of development, Korea is ready to collaboratively address the challenges faced by African countries. This underscores our President's strong commitment to viewing Africa as a partner in mutually beneficial cooperation and co-prosperity. President Kagame, as the chair of the AU in 2018, led the AFC-FTA negotiations. And he has also demonstrated unparalleled leadership in the region, contributing to regional stability during his tenure as the chair of NEPAD and the East African Community. So we are looking forward to President Kagame, who is leading Rwanda as a new model nation in Africa to attend the summit. And this summit will be held to further strengthen ties and upgrade partnership between not only Korea and Africa, but Korea and Rwanda. So I look forward to the attendance of His Excellency President Kagame and Honorable Minister Biruta. Lastly, considering that over 40% of Security Council, UN Security Council's agenda pertains to African issues, Africa stands as our most crucial collaboration partner for our non-permanent membership in the Security Council for 2024 to 25. In particular, Rwanda has the experience of serving as non-permanent members in 2013 to 14 together with Korea. Rwanda dispatches the most peacekeeping operations troops worldwide among African nations. Korea ranks 9th among financial contributors to PKOs and is deploying PKO troops in Africa and the Middle East. In this regard, both countries can collaborate closely to keeping world peace and security. Once again, let me express my gratitude to Honorable Minister Biruta and his team for kindly welcoming me and my delegation today on a weekend. I hope the bilateral relations can be elevated with the smooth pursuit of what we have discussed today. Murakoze Chane. Thank you.
Korea ni igihugu dufitanye umubano mwiza n'ubutwererane mu nzego zitandukanye, mu rwego rw'uburezi, mu rwego rw'ikoranabuhanga, mu rwego rwo kwigisha ubumenyingiro, mu rwego rw'ubuhinzi ndetse no mu rwego rw'ibikorwa remezo. Ni umubano dufitanye umeze neza kandi umaze imyaka igera kuri 60. Korea rero ikaba yarafashije u Rwanda mu nzego zitandukanye zirebana n'iterambere ry'igihugu cyacu nk'uko nari maze kubivuga. Uyu munsi rero muri uruzinduko twasinye amasezerano, twashyize umukono ku masezerano amasezerano arebana no kujya tuganira tukahana ibitekerezo mu birebana na politiki. Ubundi andi masezerano narebana n'ubukungu, aho twashyize amasezerano umukono ku masezerano azatuma u Rwanda rubasha kubona inguzanyo mu kigega cya Korea zishobora kugera kuri miliyoni 500 z'amadolari. Ubwo igisigaye kikaba ari gukora imishinga yabasha kugezwa ku gihugu cya Korea kugira ngo ibone inguzanyo zituruka muri kiriya kigega. Ikindi twaganiriyeho nuko igihugu cya Korea cyiteguye gukorana n'u Rwanda mu nzego zindi nk'urwego rujyanye no gukoresha imodoka zitwara abantu benshi zikoresha amashanyarazi. Byumvise yavuze ko biteguye gutanga miliyoni y'amadolari kugira ngo tutangire kubona bene izo modoka nini zitwara abantu benshi. Ikindi rero Korea umwaka utaha izakira inama ihuza iki gihugu na Afurika, bakaba bifuza ko u Rwanda rwagira uruhare rugaragara muri iriya nama, bihereye no kuba yakwitabirwa n'abayobozi b'igihugu cyacu mu rwego rwo hejuru. Korea kandi irahatanira kuzakira imurikagurisha ry'isi rizaba mu mwaka wa 2030. Nabyo bakaba basaba ko leta y'u Rwanda yagira uruhare mu kubashyigikira kugira ngo bazabashe kwakira kiriya gikorwa cy'imurikagurisha ry'urwego rw'isi mu mwaka wa 2030. Korea kandi umwaka utaha izajya mu kanama k'umuryango w'abibumbye gashinzwe umutekano. Tukaba rero tuzakomeza gukorana nabo, akaba ari nayo mpamvu no muri iyi nama twaganiriye ku bibazo by'umutekano biri mu karere kacu, ndetse na Minisitiri w'Ububanyi n'Amahanga wa Korea nawe akaba yatugejejeho ibibazo by'umutekano biri mu karere kabo kugira ngo tubashe kubyumva neza, natwe nabo bumve ibibazo byacu, bityo nibagira muri iriya nama, muri kariya kanama gashinzwe umutekano k'umuryango w'abibumbye, bazabashe kugira uruhare rugaragara mu gushakira ibisubizo ibyo bibazo, kandi bagira urwo ruhare basobanukiwe neza ibyo bibazo by'umutekano haba mu karere kacu, ibyo mu karere kabo barabyumva. Ariko uyu munsi twagize umwanya wo kumuganiriza, kumubwira uko byifashe mu karere kacu, kugira ngo nabo uruhare rwabo ruza mu gukemura ibyo bibazo ruzashingire ku gusobanukirwa neza. Ibyo byose niyo twaganiriyeho uyu munsi. Umushyitsi wacu rero ari hano uyu munsi, nawe yatubwiye ko yishimiye uruzinduko yagize, kandi akaba yishimiye no kuzakomeza nuko igihugu kizakomeza gukorana n'u Rwanda mu nzego zitandukanye, haba mu rwego rwo kubungabunga umutekano hirya no hino ku isi binyuze mu ngabo z'umuryango w'abibumbye, aho u Rwanda rufite uruhare rugaragara, ndetse na Korea ikaba igira uruhare muri ibyo bikorwa. Murakoze.